Greetings from Washington, D.C. This is Peter Thomas, the General Counsel of NAAOP. The Breece Fellowship is accepting applications for the summer of 2025. We wanted to make sure that all of our NAAOP members and friends know all about the fellowship and are prepared and willing to distribute it to anyone you think might be a good candidate. The Breece Fellowship was developed in honor of George and Dena Breece, George being the founding executive director and currently serving executive director of the NAAOP. It's a fellowship designed to bring a talented person who wants to learn more about orthotic and prosthetic advocacy and policy into Washington, D.C. for about a 9 or 10 week period during the summer and expose them to how to do policy, how to do advocacy from an O&P perspective in the context of the broader healthcare and disability policy spectrum. So the fellow will shadow me in my law firm, Powers Law Firm in Washington, and spend a whole summer full of attending hearings, drafting memos, analyzing legislation, even visiting O&P clinics throughout the country, learning more about the field, visiting with all of the O&P associations that work closely with us, and even some who financially support the fellowship itself. So it's a tremendous opportunity for someone with limb loss or limb difference who uses a prosthesis or custom orthoses and understands O&P care from a personal perspective to learn more about the policy issues and the advocacy necessary to advance the field and advance O&P care nationwide. We've had 7 fellows to date over the last 7 years, and we've had some exceptional people come through this program. We're looking for the next exceptional person. This is a paid fellowship where the person will locate for the summer in D.C., will assist with a stipend for housing if necessary, and we will pay for all travel and other accommodations necessary to go on what we call these field trips to learn more about orthotics and prosthetics. The deadline for the application is January 20th of 2025, and we will make a selection using the NAAOP selection committee and announce that selection by early March, and then work with the selectee to make sure that they can both find housing, take time off from work, make arrangements to spend the summer in Washington for a 9-week period. The fellowship typically begins at the end of May and ends somewhere around the beginning of August, but there is some flexibility to that specific schedule if required by the fellow. So we ask you to distribute the announcement. We ask you to pass the word on to your patients, your friends, anyone you know who would be interested in a fellowship such as this, who will become the next O&P leader and will help the field and help O&P consumers take advantage of O&P policy and advocacy going forward. So thank you so very much. We appreciate your help. And any support that you wish to contribute, you can make a contribution to the NAAOP Fellowship to help build the next generation of leaders in our field at www.naaop.com. Thanks so much.